Every garage door needs to be checked from time to time. And if a garage door is not properly maintained, it will make loud and annoying squeaky sounds when you open or close it. Often, squeaky sounds are an indication that your garage door needs to be lubricated. If you choose to ignore the sounds, it may lead to serious damage later. But with proper maintenance and lubrication, you can get rid of the sounds and enjoy using your garage door. The following are the materials you'll need to lubricate your garage door. 1. A clean rag. 2. Lithium-based grease or any other garage door lubricant. 3. A stool or step ladder. Lubricating the garage door. Here are the processes involved to lubricate your garage door like a pro. Clean the tracks. To do this, you'll have to close the garage door first. The reason for this is so the tracks can be accessible to you. Next, make sure you disconnect your garage door from its power source. Then, clean the tracks with a clean rag. Because the garage door rollers ride on the tracks when opening and closing them, you won't need to lubricate them. However, they need to be cleaned thoroughly. So, clean the inside of the tracks and take out any dirt and debris. Ensure that no dirt is left on the tracks after cleaning so that the rollers remain effective after the lubrication process. If you're finding it hard to remove the debris from the tracks, use a vacuum with a tubing extension to draw out the dirt and debris. Lubricate the moving parts. For you to give your garage door that tender, greasy care that it needs, it is advisable to use a good lithium-based grease. Alternatively, it is also best to use lubricants that are specifically formulated for garage doors. Like the 3-in-1 garage door spray with Smart Straw below. But, whatever you do, do not use oil because the oil will mix with dirt, which will eventually form sludge. This can interfere with the smooth functioning of the door. Now let's get down to the parts of the door that you need to focus on when you lubricate. Hinges. Start with spraying the lubricant on the hinges. Spray it on every hinge on your garage door to the point where the hinges are completely covered in the lubricant. By the way, lubricating the hinges makes the garage door open and close smoothly. Rollers. Secondly, lubricate the rollers. The rollers usually have small ball bearings that also need to be lubricated. Use the thin tubing attached to the lubricant to spray the small ball bearings in the rollers. They must be thoroughly lubricated. Meanwhile, it is not advisable to spray lubricant on nylon rollers. So, you want to be sure of the type of rollers on your door before you decide to lubricate it. Bearing plates and springs. The next step is to spray the bearing plates and springs. The springs are usually found at the top of the garage door while the bearing plates are the circular parts on both sides of the springs. Spray around the springs and bearing plates, outside of the springs and near the center of the bearing plates. There's a probability that you'll need a stool or step ladder to reach the springs and bearing plates if they're too high. So, having a ladder set up and close to you will be a good idea. Lock and armbar. Spray your lubricant on the lock, as it makes locking your garage door easier. Lubricate the keyhole and the large armbar at the top of the door. Top of the rail. The top of the rail is where the chain rides on, so it needs to be lubricated as well. Spray the top of the rail and then, use a clean rag to rub the lubricant around it. Why is it important to lubricate a garage door? Here are a few reasons why lubricating your garage door is important. 1. If your garage door isn't operating correctly, it could be dangerous to you and your family members. It can close on anyone and any vehicle when it begins to malfunction. And because garage doors are quite heavy and strong, they can cause severe injuries and damages. The best option is to constantly maintain them, and lubricating them is one of the ways to do that. 2. Maybe the garage door is your only entrance and exit. If it's not operating smoothly because it is not well greased, then using the door may be a real pain in the neck for you. The only way you'll find it convenient is when it is lubricated and functioning properly. 3. Replacing a garage door can be very expensive. It is only when they are properly maintained that they can last you for a long time. 4. Lubricating a garage door guarantees smooth movement. This is because most times, the sounds from the garage door are caused by rollers scraping against the tracks. 5. Lifting and closing the garage door is a lot easier when the hinges and rollers have been lubricated. For rollers, spraying lubricants on them provides protection and ensures smooth movement between the tracks and the rollers. Conclusion. Lubricating your garage door is an important part of its maintenance. This will guarantee the durability and effective operation of your garage door. Do not forget to disconnect your garage door from its power source before you begin the lubrication process. Also, ensure that your garage door is closed before you begin the process. After you've lubricated all the parts listed above, lift and close your garage door several times. This is to ensure an even distribution of the lubricant. If after lubricating every aspect of the door you still hear low squeaky sounds, find out where the sound is coming from. It could be that you missed that part during the lubrication process. If you've enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button below. And hit the notification bell so you'll know once we post a new video. Also, drop a comment below so we can know your thoughts. Finally, don't forget to check the description below for more details. And visit our site, www.zimgarage.com for more awesome garage content like this.